Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. We're walking from the end of Coronation Drive over Centenary Bridge and then down River Avenue. So there's where I just came from down there. Coronation Drive. There's the big footpath to go up, the steps and that. There's a footpath down towards London Road sort of thing. Just gonna adjust a couple of the settings while we're here. Get everything right. Okay, so it is Thursday, January the 18th, 2024. Currently 25.8 degrees Celsius. 25.9 now. 97% humidity, a low of 24, and a high of 31. So I'm going to start doing my walk. Get up here. I've already done, including my update video, I've done 8.79 kilometers. Just going to stop the recording for a sec and adjust the audio of the microphone and get back to it. Okay, that should be a little bit better now. Go up the steps. If we don't get all the way, well then you know it's rained and I've had to put the camera away. I'm trying to use this one to get the better picture quality. So we're heading up towards Centenary Bridge. If anyone watching this saw me walking along Coronation Drive and were nice enough to speak to me, I really appreciate it. I can see the rain coming, so better hurry up and get across the bridge. But thanks to everyone who's nice enough to say good morning, hello, all that stuff while I'm doing my walks anytime. Really appreciate it. We're taking along our way. You can see rain coming in the Marillion direction. There's down Coronation Drive, Mango Tree Caravan Park. Continue along. Before it rains, you might be able to get under the bridge on the other side. It'd be nice if they put a fence railing thing along here. Be a lot safer. Yeah, this is Centenary Bridge. They're doing up the Geraldton Bridge up till June. It said June 2024 on the sign when they're meant to finish. So see how that goes. I'll continue to get my update videos while I can, depending on the weather. Always depends on the weather. See the Johnston River towards the water tower. See the water tower up in the distance in the mountains. There's the other direction. There's your road surface. For if this ever gets done up and changed and everything, you get to see what it's like along here, like driving or whatever. That's where the railing is. In some ways it's similar to the Geraldton Bridge, and in other ways it's not. There's your rain off in the distance up there too. And there's what people used to call Bambunda, Endeavour Foundation building down there. Don't know exactly what they call it now, but they are building something next to it. And it was up for sale at one stage, the old Bambunda, sadly. You can see stuff there, that'll be on the way out to Wangan, South Johnson, all that. Here's your River Avenue. It's all flooded. I didn't get to get video of it, it's just too much walking. I started feeling sick from it. But there's your River Avenue. And on your way out to the old high school and into town. Well, the volume's really loud. I don't know how well the background noise. It usually isolates the background noise and you can mainly just hear me, so we'll see. But here's the pathway, the steps. Get it right. There's where I want to get under before it pours rain. Under there's a pathway. So let's get down. It can be a little slippery, so I'm using the railing just to be on the safe side. Even though the railing's a little bit too far away, the way they've done it. The other side's better, the left-hand side. If you're heading down the bridge, if you're heading up the steps, then it's the other way, the other side. You can see that's a bit further away than these. Yeah, there's little bits of rain coming, so we'll quickly get under there. This might be a bit slippery too. Yeah, you can see it's quite dry under here, so it'll be a nicer place to go under. Stay till the rain dies down, if it dies down. Might actually get stuck under here, but anyway. There's always graffiti under here. Gets painted over and cleaned off and all that, and then next thing there's more. That's what it looks like under the bridge. And there's towards Backhouse Street, where business solutions, Endeavour Foundation Business Solutions with Social Conscience. It says on that sign there. I can't zoom in because it's only got 2 times zoom. It's not even worth trying. So I've done 9 kilometres, nearly 10. So probably about 15 by the time we get home. So we'll just wait a bit for that. Whoa, there's an echo. Wait for the rain to die down. See what happens. See how the weather goes. It's only like a light drizzle at the moment, but I don't want to get stuck out and get saturated. To Backhouse Street again. So that's the way out to Meridian. Out to Wangan, South Johnson, Mina Creek, all that. And the way to town through here. Whew. It's quite hot under here, because you don't get any breeze, or it's gone really still. I probably could still keep going. It's not too bad. And just put the camera away if it gets any heavier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Otherwise I could be stuck here for ages. There's your bit of a ramp there up to the stairs. It's your staircase. So we'll continue along. Up here, I don't know if it's still here, but there was a woodworking sort of museum thing, shop, where you could go and have a look at all the woodwork this lady's done. She's a part of the Innisfail group. Yeah, I think it'd be worth having a look at. The sign's never out when I come past, so I've never actually got to go in there. Some bit of a library there. Pay here. I think they sell stuff there sometimes. Yeah, I'll tell you the number when I get up to it. Yeah, 74. Woodcraft Gallery, that's it, it's a gallery. It's that wording I was trying to think of. Yeah, Woodcraft Gallery. Definitely check it out. Tell them that Brad from Old and New Innisfail Photos, or Bestestimes Reborn, recommended it. She knows who I am. She used to comment on the group a fair bit. But definitely check it out. There's sometimes a sign outside there if it's still happening. You have like a sandwich board sign. I think it's a blue sign. I've taken photos of it before to showcase it. I've gone past. Anyway, we'll cross over shortly over River Avenue onto the footpath, the other part of the footpath. It's also be the second video for the day. Probably set for the next, probably 2 or 3 days after. So, feel free to have a look at the last one, the update one. Be from the same date as this one, just from earlier in the day. Whew. Back towards the bridge where we just came from. Towards town, the old high school direction. Conservatorium and music and all that's up there. Kmart, McDonald's, Domino's, Subway. All that along there. Okay. Nice, yeah. Nice purple flowers over there. I like showing the beauty around us. The beauty that is Innisfail. Purple flowers. There's a lot of purple flowers in different places around lately, and I like that. They're really nice. And more rain coming. So we'll try and get up to around the conservatorium and music, hopefully. We can get undercover. Might have to finish the video if it gets any worse. But yeah, there's your River Avenue to my left, and then Johnston River's behind all this to my right. Nice and dirty this morning. You can see it when I was going across the bridge when I showed it. Yeah, apparently all this got flooded up to the houses and all that with the flooding from the 17th of December 2023. It was pretty wild. People who live along here were telling to me, and they were telling to my mum and others. Yeah, pretty crazy. The river would have broken its banks and went all across here where I'm walking. Would have been flooded by what people were saying. So, yeah, so we'll continue along. This footpath needs lighting for night time. Hopefully the council one day puts lighting along here. That'd be awesome. It fixes up where the tree roots are coming through and wrecking the pathway. Proper cement pathway here would be great, all the way along to the bridge. Well, realistically, I would like one all the way out to Wangan. That'd be nice. So people could cycle out there and back, and safer walk out there and back. I'd do walks out there. Go to what used to be the Donald Duck Inn, the service station out there, which last time I was out there was an Ampile. On Meyer Avenue, I think that is. Whatever the main drag is anyway, past the Northern Iron and Brass Foundry. All that. If you're ever walking around Innisfail, look at some of the little things on the ground, like sewer covers and different ones, and they often say Northern Iron Brass Foundry or NIBF on it. Yeah, Northern Iron Brass Foundry, made out at Wangan. I've had people tell me on my Innisfail group that they found them down in Sydney, once with Northern Iron Brass Foundry on it. That's pretty cool. Of course, safely look down at things like that and see. Yeah, there's little water meter ones as well that I've seen around over the years. There's an actual album on my Innisfail group. I think it's like Look Down or something, I called it, which has photos of that sort of stuff that I've taken myself, and a bit of an explanation of some of it. And that, yeah. And like the Telstra pits and the PMG stuff, Postmaster General, Optus, different ones. Yeah. So it's just rough surface here, they never fix it. And these tables and chairs usually have green ants on them. You sit there for like a minute, you get covered in green ants. Probably the ones further up where there's trees over it. I'm sure there used to be trees here, all the way along. Same sort of trees and that. But there's your rough surface sign. We'll continue on, we'll look back where we just came from, as we do. Yeah, you can see the rain coming off in the distance, down towards the bridge. The Cairns, the Innisfail Cairns sign with the Tully Townsville. So if you turn up here to the lights, and go around the bend and out over the bridge and around the Meridian Way and all that. That's how you get to Tully Townsville from here. Yeah, you can hear the rain coming. If I can get on the cover up the next spot, I can put the camera away. Wait a bit, if it dies off, go again. Yeah, this is horrible, especially if you're riding along at night. Done that on an e-scooter before, not safe. Even with the lights on, you can't always see it because it gets very, very dark on the pathway here. Like pitch black, even with decent lights. Decent scooter light and bike light on it. Anyway, we'll continue along. So the tree canopy along here. If you like showing that, what it's like. Tropical, very tropical. Rainforesty. Yeah, so not too bad a walk along here across the bridge to Coronation or the other way around. In winter, when it's a bit cooler, about 6 in the morning, nice and cool. It's a beautiful walk. But it's probably good to have Marseria Palin on, Ericard or whatever. Found that out this morning. I had forgotten. It's going to be quite slippery when it's wet, so I've got to walk ultra slow. Do a good clean up. Yeah, you can see where that's been either fallen down or knocked down. Well, towards the river there. Okay. So there's where you turn off to go Tully, Townsville and so on, Ingham, Cardwell, not necessarily in that order, where this truck will go. And that's probably where this truck will go. Oh no, it's going out. It's got an indicator facing, it's going down. I can get into South Johnston Way. There you go. This was only put in a few years ago, this pathway and the lights. I don't know, can't remember exactly when, but I've got photos of it when it was getting done. And at my Innisfail group, which should have the date on it. Now at high school's behind all those trees over there to my left. Yeah, not exactly the nicest weather to be walking, but it's good to get the exercise. Good for my health to a point. It's towards the Johnston River. Every now and then you might get a little glimpse of how dirty it is through there, the water from all the rain. The crazy amount of rain. December, January, but that's normal. But it was, some of those floods were like a once in a lifetime sort of thing for here. A lot of places from here up got it. Wudgel and all that. And Wudgel is a small Aboriginal Indigenous community. It's like near the Daintree or further up, I'm not too sure. Look on a map, you'll see it. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Really only hear of it when there's flooding around. Like with Cinder, you really only hear that when there's cyclones and that. There's your Johnston River through there. Hopefully it's showing up good. I'm going to try low light mode, so I'll be back. Show back where we just came from. Okay, so we're in low light mode now. Everything else should still be set the same. See if it makes any difference. Brightens it up a bit. Makes it a bit clearer. Just to test for myself. It looks a bit darker, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell on the screen. The screen won't till I edit it and that, but anyway, to my left is where the old high school used to be. Over there, Ram Recreational Centre. If you're ever looking for Ryan Melita's Ram Recreational Centre, that's where you go. Down Stitch Street, you'll see signs for it. Surprised he doesn't have a sign out near the road. Maybe he does sometimes. Not too sure. But yeah, you go down Stitch Street, S-T-I-T-T. Let's see. Turn the brightness up a little bit and see how it goes. You got your River Drive Caravan Park, if you're ever looking for that, it's just here. And next to that, so if you find the cemetery, it's just down from the cemetery. If you're looking for the Conservatorium of Music, it's next to the Caravan Park on this side. Same side of the road. Sounds like someone was coming. Sometimes it sounds like someone on a push bike. Good to double check back where we just came from. Oh, you can get to Paranella Park out the South Johnson way, Wangam way too, Mundu. Yeah, that way. Just keep following the road through South Johnson, over the bridge near the South Johnson Sugar Mill, and continue on around and follow that road all the way. It'll take you to Meena Creek, and it's right there. You'll see it just after the little bridge at Meena Creek. See the school, and across from that's the Paranella Park. Worth having a look at, worth going to. So down there is where, I think Prime Fitness is down there too, in the old, well, there is a gym down there. The old covered area. You see the signage. And then, yeah, so it's the Caravan Park. Don't know if it's in use at the moment. Maybe not after the flooding. Might have flooded through there, I'm not sure. Ugh. Keeping an eye on the mud on the pathway. There you can see where sand and that had come through. Bit of sand and dirt from flooding. This whole thing needs to be concreted. Be a lot better, cemented. You got Ida Street coming up on my left. You can go down there and around and get to the old high school as well, Rome Recreational and all that. Go around past the storage units and around. It's also a childcare centre. It used to be done up nice with neon palm trees that were lit up and all that, but they're long gone. I don't know what the deal is with this caravan park now. It's not as well looked after as it used to be, sadly. Yeah, 7 River Avenue this is. There is people there, like there's a bus. I got a caravan bus. There's your Ida Street through there. And then Eslick Street's the one just up here. Yeah, Eslick. Sure, there used to be fences between those light posts there. Anyway, things have changed. There's your Eslick Street if you're ever looking for Eslick. Or you're looking for the Gem Club and I think it's the Choral Society that are in the next little street up near the 60 sign. You go past the blue building and just up there's a sign that says Innisfail Cultural Complex. And you go down there. It's the way to get to that sort of stuff. If you're ever interested in it. Conservatorium straight across from all that on this side. So I'll be walking past and showing as much as I can. This is the Bruce Highway as well, so there's a lot of trucks. A lot more traffic than a standard street. Well, there was a plant shop there at one stage. There was a pool shop at one stage. It was Mrs. Galea had a cafe there many moons ago with a jukebox and all that. I've heard lots of stories about it over the years. People liked it. It was popular. I'm sure it was still a cafe when I used to walk to high school, walk past it. And then it closed down. But there's where the cultural complex is, down that street there, where that car is parked. So you go down there. There's your con theatre. The Con Theatre Visual and Performance Arts Centre. Here we used to just call it the Conservatorium of Music for years. I don't know if they just changed the name or what. It's Haderall Park up here. Next one, which has actually been turned into a caravan park for those interested. An RV park. Yeah, you got to be part of some club for it. What I've seen on the signs and that. But I don't think it gets a huge amount of use anymore. Sometimes you'll see plenty of vehicles down there, other times you don't. Plenty of caravans and RVs. There's a Barrier Reef Motel in the corner of Scullin Avenue and the Bruce Highway. A lot of parrots love these trees. These yellowy green flowers and that. Yeah, there's plenty of them here. And then there's ones here. All the parrots in there, apparently. And mosquitoes. Do they go for these seeds? Anyway, we'll continue along. See parrots flying over. Yeah, that's all closed up. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this. I should have just left it as Haderall Park, I guess, where the circus come and that. Innisfail CMCA RV Park. Join Australia's largest RV club. Pause to read it. I'm not going to read it all out. Back where we just came from, where those trees are. The Barrier Reef Motel. The other signage. Park closed. And we'll continue on because there is someone mowing along here. They can do with fixing the drainage along here. This part always ends up full of water when there's lots of rain. There's your cemetery across there. To my left. Scullin Avenue, that'll take you down to the crematorium / Blacks Funerals. Funeral home and that. There's a childcare down there as well. Okay, so we're going to come out here where these yellow railings are and go along the pathway and cross the road. Nice little walk, very warm with the 98% humidity and stuff. Yeah, see all these sort of areas flood, and when there's just a little bit of rain, it's hard to step over and that. Get into the middle. $11 kilometers so far. That's back where we just came from. Across. Oh.
Morning, good fella.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
Are you wearing the smoke?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have a good one. The cemetery to the left. Had trouble hearing you. Understanding his accent, it was very strong. Nothing against him, just hard to understand. Now this place over here used to have a different name in the 90s, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. It's across from the cemetery near Bamboo Creek. I don't know, I have no idea what the old name was. I've tried to think of it in the past. If anyone knows, let me know on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook, or let me know in the comment section. Love to know. Oh, Innisfail traffic area coming up. There's not a huge amount of these signs anymore. There used to be everywhere. There used to be one on Gundy Hill. There's one on near Seapoy Road, I think. Still one out there. I actually don't know for sure if that guy said about cigarettes and smokes. Anyway, I don't smoke, so. Bamboo Creek. Oh, the old pathway. If anyone has any photos of the old pathway, the old green footbridge. Oh, that was horrible, that. Last time I walked along that, it was on an angle. Yeah, it wasn't straight. It was on a weird angle. When they were building this, they put one on the side of the main bridge, and it wasn't that safe. It's your PMG crossing sign. This is an old one. It's been here when I was in high school and all that. PMG cable crossing. I keep looking for it when I come along. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. I think they uncover it now and then. Oh, wait for this person on the bike. Push bike, let him go. Good morning. Yeah, it's a bit of history of that PMG sign, that's why I look for it. I remember it used to be held up by two train line things. Yeah, from a train line, there's your Bamboo Creek. Bamboo Creek towards the bridge. Towards East Innisfail and all that. Stanzella, the Brew Building. And we'll continue across this bridge. Oh, much better than the old bridge. Way better. Better lighting too. There used to be men's hostel sort of places here, I remember that. Back in the high school days. One of them caught on fire. I was walking home from high school and saw the smoke. Like, oh, fire out. Yep. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Now it's all part of the works department. There's your way down to the town pool and the Chowai down to Woolworths and so on, McGowan Drive. And all that down that way. It's hard to show exactly where that white car's going now and where the other white car's coming out of, but it's hard to see. But anyway, there's the works department here. Coming up near Kmart. That's where I'm heading to, so I'll stop after that. Yeah, well, this was flooded in the flooding all through here. Couldn't get up to the bridge to show it, but you can see all around here flooded, where Hogan and Associates is. Near there was all flooded. You can see that on my videos. Have a look in the links in the description, you'll see that. You'll see all the flooding stuff. And the 10 days after, there's some old play equipment. The council works department. Classic old play equipment. Well, that sort of stuff, if they're still good, should be donated to like daycare centres. If they're still perfectly fine, just need a good clean. That'd be great. To places like that, or to, you know, I don't know, wherever it could be used instead of wasted. If it's all rusted and no good, well, that's different, but otherwise. Okay, well, we'll continue along here. It's your works department to my left. What a clown. Saw that. I don't know if the camera captured it, but anyway. But anyway, yeah, lost track of what I was saying then. It was an ear accident anyway. That's why the horns they were honking. Anyway, there's the old that Roscoe's Pizza building, that sort of bluey, greeny, turquoisey sort of thing there. Whew. And then the works department here. I don't know if they still call it that, but that's what it was called when I used to walk past on the way to high school. To my left. There's a way to go down to McGowan Drive. Yeah, where that white car's going now. To McGowan Drive towards the pool and that, and you get to Woolworths that way. Get to a lot of places. Keep following it, you get to the police station and the Jubilee Bridge and the Esplanade, all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, no, check out the videos in the description and that, and other videos that I've done. Check them all out on Bestestimes Reborn, the Innisfail playlist. Yep.
The accident.
What's that?
Did you film the accident?
I don't know if I got it. Yeah, I was showing it, but don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so welcome to Innisfail, home of Stephen Corica, international football soccer player, Olympian, Atlanta and Barcelona, first to achieve under 17, under 20, under 23 Socceroo national team. Pretty sure he's still a coach. I'm pretty sure he's still a coach for one of the A-League teams. I think it was Sydney FC he was the coach for a while. Probably still is. Anyway, there's Kmart, Domino's Subway signs. There's the old Roscoe's, Hogan and Associates. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Check the links in the description if you want to donate to the channel. Feel free with the PayPal link. And check out the other links in the description. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Click the bell icon. Watch as many videos as you can. We're trying to get a certain amount of videos watched and a certain amount of subscribers so we can start making a little bit of money to help cover my costs, because it does cost me money to do these videos, which I'm happy to do. And you know, just asking if anyone wants to donate, they can. If they don't, it's all good. Don't feel bad, but you can like, share, comment, subscribe for free. Share the videos on social media and all that. There's a Clare Street here, this little one, where the works department is, and Kmart on the corner off. Goes down to Glady Street there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay cool, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.